I don't
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, they're coming back. Pacific Rim, Final Breach of Volume 1. So I'm guessing we're going to be getting a couple volumes. It's a new graphic novel coming to Kickstarter. Not
Yeah.
a ton of details, nothing. All we know is that it's a sequel to Uprising that's going to put that story away. And, yeah.
Well, they show the two, I forget the character names, the two main protagonists from the two movies
Yes.
on the cover.
Yeah. So.
I think it's kind of brave also that they're labeling it Volume 1.
Yeah.
So that they're doing more.
Yes.
So at least they have plans to do more.
Yes. The Black was great. We have the Pacific Rim graphic novel omnibus. Better strap up because I think we're getting a Final Breach omnibus too if they plan on doing several volumes. Yeah. Legendary Comics.
Yeah, I will wait for it to show up at Target. That is my response to this Kickstarter.
Before, yeah.
I'll have it before everyone else.
Sadly. Unfortunately, sadly. I mean, hey, we waited for this Monsterverse omnibus, and the quality of this is through the roof incredible. Yeah, and I gotta say,
I can't deny that.
Very well made. The one thing that we ask of Legendary Comics, better communication, and a little more respect for your backers. I mean, kind of like when this Hunted, the Godzilla Kong, the Hunted graphic novel came out. We got the digital version, which is very nice. We got that before anyone else. We got that before it was in stores. Yes, we got to read it first. Great. But then people started seeing him showing up in Walmarts and Targets, and we still don't have the ones that we paid for on Kickstarter. We still don't have them.
The movie's out.
The movie's out. The movie's out. Yes.
I didn't back it because I was
not
happy with this one.
You were disgruntled about this. Absolutely gorgeous set. But, yeah, they are working under the name of a very large film company. I know it's not the same. It's not the same company, but when you put Legendary with the same logo as the film company that's making these big budget movies, and you can't deliver a product that people are going out of the way to back in a timely fashion, you're going to definitely get some negative response. I mean, nothing against the writers, the artists, the creative team. It's just about the team that's delivering it at the end of the day.
The people putting together the product.
Yeah, there's got to be better management in that. I mean, if you could get mass print a book for the stores, you're telling me you can't figure out how to mass print a hardcover version of it, like, around the same time? Even if it was a few months, there's, like, not really any window on when this Hunted book is coming. Communication has gone completely silent. The last communication was a picture of a sample of the book saying, as you can see, the one that you bought looks much nicer and is much larger than the ones that's in store. So it's not the same thing that's in the stores. Alright, thanks for kind of yelling at us about being like, why is the stores getting it before us? But it was not quite the nicest damage control posts.
No, it comes out across very resentful.
It was extremely resentful response to backers being like, what the hell? Why can't I drive 5 minutes to Target and buy this book for a fraction of the price that I paid? Like I said, it's a hardcover. Sure. You're going to pay more money for a hardcover. But at what
Who puts
point
this stuff out, though? Like,
do
is it,
you
like,
pay more money for a hardcover when that softcover is already on discount in stores? Buy two get one free deals at Target, Amazon deals. Amazon already had a damn deal on this MonsterVerse omnibus. They had a deal on it. It was half price already.
And not for nothing,
It wasn't this nice one, but it was still the omnibus, and it was still half price. At what point do you say, all right, maybe I will save myself $50 to get a softcover version?
Yeah. One of the issues I had as well with Legendary Comics is, my Kickstarter account is set up through my Apple ID. So that means that I don't get emails for some reason because they use BackerKit instead of just using the Kickstarter front end.
Yeah, a lot of people do use BackerKit though, but it is very odd that you weren't getting them.
But it's like a known problem. I'm sure there's a lot of people that use their Apple ID.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like something that's probably fixable. And so instead of telling people on the Kickstarter that the survey's out, I had to email them and say, hey, I know people that have gotten the same rewards as me, and they've gotten it like a month earlier. What's going on with my thing? And they go, oh, well, you never got your survey. You never filled out your survey. Here's the link to the survey. Is it that hard to send out a message on Kickstarter with a survey link to another website? Like, I just don't...
Yeah.
Like, why was that my fault? Can't you see who's using their Apple ID?
You're right. That is a known issue with Apple IDs.
It just seems very... Like, I had to go to them for my comic book set that costs, like... I don't even know how much I ended up paying for this thing. It was a lot of money.
It's a very nice product. It's
like,
definitely premium.
You didn't get... I spent a lot of money treatment, though.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I will not be backing this Pacific Rim thing. Does it overwrite the lore of the Black? I don't know. Is that not
the Black was kind of its own story. It was very like in universe, but it was not like you didn't need to see the Pacific Rim movies at all.
Yeah.
You could be a complete newbie and
you almost didn't need to watch the first Pacific Rim movie to watch the second one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You definitely did it. There was some characters from back then.
There was. I mean, Charlie Day's character. There was characters that were crossed over, but you didn't need to see any of it.
No, definitely not. No, absolutely not. No, you're right.
Yeah, I just, I'm happy that they're revitalizing the franchise.
Oh, always, yeah. You love to see it. Pacific Rim kind of brought this kaiju boom back to the States here, so it's definitely a franchise that's loved among fans, kaiju fans, and this whole fandom here, so definitely love to see it. Pacific Rim, I don't think is going to die. I think it'll always find its way back. I would not be surprised if we saw reboots at some point.
Yeah, no, I think we will. It's whether it's a movie or another cartoon series, I don't know.
Yeah, the anime was great. I was kind of sad to see it end. I mean, they wrapped it up nicely, but they still could have absolutely continued it from where it ended.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. And, if, we hear better things about Legendary, maybe I'll back something in the future. But for right now, I'm just going to not.
I'll see what the pricing is. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think about it. We definitely want to hear what your experience is if you've backed any of the Legendary series, if you're similar to what we've been dealing with.